Good evening, everyone. Tonight's topic is high rental demands equals low rental stock with BRANKA, STANKOVIC and myself. Good evening, everyone. How are you, BRANKA?
Great.
That's good.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Daughter's asleep, literally 1:45. I got here. It's all good.
That's good.
Yes.
What is our topic tonight?
Well, I guess it's the topic that everyone's talking about, and that's that there's really hardly any rental properties available at the moment.
That's right. And it's summer is coming. Nice weather. Everyone wants to move to beaches and not many properties available.
I've never seen stock this low in all my experience as a property manager. It is crazy. I think that we had for our whole office 4 properties.
That's right. And it's under 2099 postcode. It's about 164 units and 54 houses available on the market at the moment.
So lots of people looking. There's just not a lot for them to look at.
Yep. Now every single opens, we have about 10, 15, 20 groups, depend on the property. But it's every single open is 10 and plus.
Yeah, so if you're a landlord with a property that's on the market at the moment, you should be around those 8 to 9 groups through each open home. And when you've got such a rich selection of applications, it makes picking someone easy, doesn't it?
That's right.
Because you got so many to pick, and you can go for the best one, and they all want the property.
Yep. Yeah. And it's not now when we are processing application and all that. It's still very important that the tenants put all their documents and that they have good references, rental references, and also that they are financially able to support rate.
Yeah, so our process doesn't change in how we handle applications. We still ring everybody up. Everybody still needs to be vetted properly, regardless of, that high demand. But at the same time, if you're an owner, you probably have 3 people that you don't know who to choose because they're all equally just as good.
Yeah.
What do you think the market will hold in, the next coming months, BRANKA? Do you think we'll get more stock available?
How?
Yeah.
There is not many buildings that are finishing off or anything. Like if you remember a few years ago when we had the Osprey just across the road, or when we had a marathon waiting for that projects to be complete, we knew that there is going to be 50, 100, 200 new properties and it will be available. These days we cannot say how many properties will be. What we can suggest to our current tenancies, just work with your landlord, work with your agents, and look how to improve your property and make it suitable for you and your family, that you can stay in a place for a bit longer, because it's nothing really available out there.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be a tenant looking for somewhere now, like especially if it's like a short term and you've got to find something quickly. It's probably going to be a little bit harder than any other time during the year. But it's interesting how you said, work with your owner when you're a current tenant in a property that you've been in for a while. And I think that's really important, because sometimes it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And sometimes that $20 or $50 a week extra that you're paying, at least you know the situation a bit longer, that you've been in there 12 months or a year or 2, rather than going into somewhere fresh for the sake of, $20, $30 increase, for example.
And look, what we have seen lately, that lots of property comes on the market for sale as well. And we don't know when the property come on the market and what is owner's current situation, because it does change. As you can see with all these interest rates that we had, um, like a couple of years ago, people didn't think about that. And lots of loans will finish fixed term loans will finish in November, and then that is going to be another battle for lots of investors.
Yep.
To get a new loan, and what will be interest rates that they're going to sign with the bank, and that will be really that this is what will make them to sell or to keep a property.
And that'll flow onto the rental market, obviously.
That's right.
Either side. So if we're not out doing 20, 30 open homes on a Saturday and a Sunday, what are we doing in property management? Brunks, have we got our feet up? Are we filing our nails?
Finally.
Yes. Doing some online shopping, you know.
No, it's springtime. It's coming a time when lots of work need to be done around the houses, and we do lots of maintenance.
Yeah.
Especially now when after COVID, when was COVID, we couldn't do lots of maintenance and some big projects. But now lots of owners are doing renovations, and that's where we're helping as well.
Yeah, do you remember how hard it was to get a vanity during COVID? If you had a bathroom that needed a vanity, you couldn't get one anywhere.
That's right.
It was really weird times.
So
struggle. Catching up on renos, ticking off maintenance, doing a lot of that housekeeping sort of stuff internally. If you do have a property that you is going to come on for rent and is being empty, you know, now would be a good time to freshen everything up before Christmas as well.
That's right. Or if you've had a tenant for a while, it's about time to refresh the property.
Yeah, sometimes tenants, you know, plan a holiday, and we're getting into that holiday time. Perhaps you can negotiate that with your landlord. Like, we'd be happy to, you know, we'll be away if you were interested in doing the kitchen, you know, and
or painting,
yeah,
or carpeting or something. Yeah, and we are always available to help or to give some advice.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for tonight. What do you think?
Another things what we can advise to tenants is to request to sign another 12 months lease and secure their property for another 12 months. That would be another advice.
Yes, definitely. If I was a tenant, I'd want to be locked into a contract at the moment if I'm happy where I'm at, for sure. But it doesn't mean the owner has to sign a contract.
That's right.
It's
it
just
doesn't
a
mean the tenant has to sign a new contract. And there is still a vacate notice is the same.
Yep.
If a tenant is on a continuation lease, minimum 21 day is a notice. Or if landlord wants to request property back, we still have to give a 90 days notice to tenants.
And yeah, the break lease fee does occur if you do have to get out of a contract. In any case, you can always break the lease.
Yep.
Just at a monetary value, that's all. But yeah, hopefully we get to see a bit more rental stock coming on.
Hopefully, because we do need it, and now with nicer weather and summer coming, we do have a big our database where we have tenants that are waiting on a waiting list and wanting to sign a lease and want to move to this area.
Yeah, that's important too. We do have a lot of people that have missed out as well, that are waiting for something to come around.
Yep.
You know, that weren't necessarily declined. They've just not been chosen and therefore need another property similar. So, yeah, interesting times.
Yeah, very.
Always in real estate, never a dull moment. Well, last episode, Bronco and I spoke the whole cast in mute. So hopefully you guys got to hear us tonight, and we'll see you in another 4 weeks.
That's right. But if you have any questions or any concerns, and if you'd like to get in touch with us, please feel free to give us a call. We are always available. You can call us on our mobile or on our number at office 8978-6888.
Thanks, Bronco. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later.
Thank you.